seeing you.
You too. It's been so long.
Big hug for you. Big virtual hug for all of you, and we can't wait for you to be here in person. Please visit us in person as we get to give you a hug.
We're so excited to celebrate with you today, our amazing HTP students. Welcome.
And we want to start thinking about the highlights of the year. It certainly was a unique and unbelievable year in a lot of ways. And Meredith, I'm wondering, when you think about this year, what were your favorite parts? What were the highlights for you?
The highlights. You know, the year really was surprisingly great. I think I came in with a lot of worries, and I mean, the highlights are really the students. You are the highlights. And getting to know you in different ways through the advising pods or the third Thursday teas, or especially actually the classes. I mean, thank you for showing up in those Zoom rooms and for really being there and for working hard. I really enjoyed getting to know so many of you, and I do feel like I got to know you a lot better than I expected. So for me, those are the highlights. What about you, Rick?
No, those are the highlights for me. Like Meredith, I was worried about this year, and I wasn't looking forward to teaching on Zoom. And I just felt like you really brought it to classes. You know, you brought so much energy and interest, and you were so supportive of each other, and it energized me. It made me really enjoy the teaching a lot, and I just really appreciate that so much. I also loved Thursday teas. I love the fun committee. Fun committee was a blast. I love our games of charades, even though I made an idiot out of myself a couple times. And I love the conversations about love that we had. We had a couple of conversations about love, a couple of sessions about love where I really thought we got into what does it really mean to love somebody else, and how do you love somebody well? And those were very special sessions for me.
And that's such a great topic to be able to focus on love during this year when there were so many challenges. I mean, not just for us and all teaching and learning remotely, but around the world. So I know that we're so grateful for all of you and for many, many things. Do you want to say any?
Yeah. I mean, I just thought this was the hardest, this is probably the hardest year of my adult life, and it may have been the hardest year for you. It was a lonely year in many ways. It was an anxious year in many ways. The pandemic made it an anxious year. The political instability, the insurrection, the Derek Chauvin trial, police violence against African Americans. I felt like the country was in a very precarious situation for much of this year. And I felt like you all rallied. I felt like you all supported each other, listened to each other, were kind to each other, tried to take care of each other, tried to understand and digest what was going on in the world in a way that was really thoughtful and wise. And I was very moved by that. And I think you listened to each other very generously as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was also very grateful for Mandy, for Rudy Moberger, our amazing.
Yay!
Mandy, we love you. She really is sort of the one of all of us who keeps us going and tries to keep the community together, even virtually. So we're super thankful for Mandy's work. And I'm just thankful for all of you, again, for being kind to one another, for engaging, and for being with us, for sticking this out. I think you've done an amazing job. So let's see. I guess looking towards the future, we're sad to see you go, but we know you're all going to do amazing things. So Rick, do you have any words of advice?
So this is always high pressure, like words of advice about the future. But I will say that it sounds like a strange thing to say, but the 20s were the worst years of my life. I was anxious. I was isolated a lot. I was sort of in between my inherited family and my chosen family. I hadn't figured out work yet. I hadn't figured out love yet. Many of you have figured out work and love already, but part of what I wanted to say is that things, for those of you who haven't, things will get better. Things really get better. You will figure out families. You will, whatever form that family takes, you will figure out love. You will figure out work. And if you haven't figured out what kind of work you want to do, you're going to figure that out too. So I'm very excited for what's in store for you. The other thing I just want you to do is to honor your inner couch potato and make sure you take care of yourself. And we will be there with you when you take care of yourself.
So some parting words. We want to hope that you've gained deep developmental insights
into the challenges kids face
from early childhood in a global context through adult development.
And you are prepared to empower human relationships
And make caring common
as you establish loving spaces for learning.
when you graduate and go on to change the world.
Yay! It is now our pleasure to introduce the 2021 graduates of the Human Development and Psychology program.
The Intellectual Contribution Award recipient for the Human Development and Psychology program, Elena Malias.
Clara Bierhe.
Kathy Bostock.
Hector Gerardo Zendejas Vigel.
Chu Chuin Chen.
Hui Xian Chong.
Sierra Shalon Cooper.
Zaira Korea.
Chloe Diggs.
Sophie D'Souza.
Scarlett Dew.
Yu Yang Du.
Yasmin El Bagari.
Benjamin Eller.
Ashley Etamadi.
Michelle Fan.
Morgan Garvey.
Cecilia Handy.
Devika Harlalka.
Shannon Hawkins.
Sawyer Hogenkamp.
Yakia Hu.
Shanae Irving.
Yuchen Jin.
Geneva Jost.
Sarah June.
Kate Keller.
Natalie Kozar.
Bingru Lee.
Dongxiao Li.
Yaochen Lee.
Winnie Lin.
Xiaomeng Liu.
Suinwei Liu.
Carmen Liu.
Rayleigh Liu.
Michelle Rose Medlansike.
Tanya Manchanda.
Veronica Maravankin.
Alan Farcio Mozaffari.
Gina Nadaya.
Juan Nu.
Elizabeth DeYoung O.
Nora O'Leary.
Emma Payne.
Ibahar Karkeen. Vanessa Olivia Foy Reynolds.
Marie Ranfola.
Pamela Sakutukwa.
Maggie Schreiner.
Nicole Cito.
Emily Short.
Rasika Somawira.
Angelina Strobach.
Vicky Tong.
Xinyi Wan.
Catherine Ward.
Cynthia Vicht.
Austin Williams.
Jinlin Shai.
Young Chun Lu.
Tianlu Yang.
Emily Grace Urington.
Sarah Zaher.
Isabel Zung.
Carrie Zhang.
Ruhan Zhang.
Shan Zhang.
Kaiwei Zhu. And the Marshal for the Human Development and Psychology Program, Leah Justina Anyanwu. Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Didn't really pop that champagne, but
It wasn't as loud as we expected. Okay, you get the big one. All right, cheers, everybody. Congratulations for an amazing year. This, you're always going to have a special place in our memories from this really unbelievable year. Thank you so much.
yeah, very, very special place. And we really mean it when we say we hope you come. We get to meet you in person someday. And we think you're wonderful. And please keep in touch. And we're
Cheers.
we're cheering for you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay! We have one last charade for you.
Ready? H.
H.
No, that's the
No, no, wait. No.
Okay.
Okay, and then the D, sorry, the D is,
Okay.
D is I'm coming in. Right?
Yeah, I'm up for the D. So you're coming in like that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. D.
D. That's okay. It'd be fun to be goofy.
Okay. P.
P. I hope you got it. HTP, we love you.